Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 17th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you at this time. If you hear a lot of banging, I do apologize, but I have very loud people above me, and I have no way to control it, so I do apologize. But let's see what we have going on for you this week. Yeah, kind of like a lot of stuff going on. Maybe a lot of being busy. You have the Joker twice. As I always say, Joker is a card of being very busy, doing a lot of things. Mostly a card of entertainment. You could find yourself, I do think a lot of you could find yourself entertaining people this week. Having to deal with entertaining people. Could be people at your house, could be going to a party, all that other sorts of stuff. Also, definitely, a card, like I said, you have it twice, so it's going to be important for you. A card of using your charisma, knowing how to use your kind of charm and wit and things like that this week to get what you want, knowing how to use your personality. That could be, getting a date with a person, meeting a new person, dealing with people in business, negotiating deals, anything, kind of use your own natural abilities to entertain, to get what you want. Next, you have the Ten of Clubs, really charging forward at this time. I mean, pretty much everybody is. I think that for the most part, people are really feeling like they can finally kind of move forward on a lot of things, being able to really kind of blast through a lot of obstacles, being able to move forward. Also, a card that I consider just to be a very lucky card, a really great card for good luck and having luck with money as well. Sometimes, I think that this is a card of everything you touch turns to gold. But it would have to do with work. Again, every week somebody says, does that mean I'm going to win the lottery? No. It means that, if you work on something, like one of your skills or something, that you could make a lot of money, or you could come up with a really good idea that makes you money as well. The clubs cards represent skills. They represent, hidden talents, anything that you are good at. So definitely focus on that this week. Next, you have the Eight of Spades. Don't let little things get you down. I mean, definitely the message I'm getting. That's not even what this card means, but, it's not the meaning of this card, but it's definitely the message that I'm getting is that, don't let little, I think that things could be going well. I mean, I think that happens to all of us as well. When things are going well, if one little thing happens, sometimes, it can really get us really upset, and it can really kind of throw us off. So just make sure to stay positive for the most part, and don't let those little things kind of get to you this week. Next, you have the Six of Diamonds, starting a lot of things. I think you had this card last week, I think this card has been coming up for you maybe a lot. I'm not sure. But definitely a card of getting started on things, starting new projects, starting new relationships, meeting new people. Like I said, very busy. You have the two Jokers. Jokers is just a card of being busy, having a lot to do, needing to do a lot of things, needing to meet up with a lot of people, needing to, go to parties and, all this other stuff. This is also a card that just says that you can think your way out of situations this week. It definitely, again, the message I'm getting, not the typical meaning, but it's a great card for having ideas. So it can represent brainstorming and, just being able to think about better ways of doing things and better ways to launch projects and things. Also, an amazing card for loans, by the way. You also have a 9. Nines, whenever I see a 9 plus a card like this, I always say, these are great cards for if you need a loan, getting a loan. Great card for credit, getting credit, again, if you're trying to launch a business. Or it's even a great card for you to be the one that invests in some sort of business or invests time or something along those lines. On top of all that, this is definitely a card of needing to open up this week and not hold things in. Sometimes with this card, it can represent nervousness around people, and it can represent you holding back in business situations, or any moment where you should speak up. This card can represent you staying within, not sharing your idea when it could be really important. So again, make sure not to hold back any ideas you have, or any thoughts you have in work, business, love life, wherever let those things out. Next, you have the Nine of Spades. Nine of Spades, again, I just feel like, it could be a good week, and, like I said, these maybe a little annoyance kind of holds you back. This isn't always a bad card, though. It can represent justice coming to you, a turnaround kind of in energy for you. And it can also just represent a need to pause, like a need to take a break. just for a second, needing to look at things and then kind of, solve the problem. Other than that, it can represent a quick job coming in for some of you, like a, seasonal job, temporary job or something like that. And it does say that if something like that comes to you this week, that it would be a good idea for you to take the job, even though it might not last long, even though it might only be a few months. This card does say that it could lead to a lot more money, or in the future, it could lead to a different type of job in the future, or it could just give you that much needed cash, that much needed boost that you need right now. And finally, you have the Five of Diamonds. Starting something new. Very good card for starting anything. Even a great card for your health. This is an amazing card, and definitely the message I'm getting this week. Amazing card for starting anything new in regards to your health. Starting some new exercise routine, new diet, anything like that. Could be really kind of good for you. On top of all that, it can also represent justice. Like I said, I normally wouldn't say that, but you have the Nine of Spades, Five of Diamonds. I think when I see these two cards, number one, it represents a blessing in disguise. Whenever I have a 9 and a 5, that combination to me represents some sort of blessing coming to you. Usually a blessing in disguise. Usually it's followed, there's something difficult that happens, and then something good, basically, that happens to you. But this card can represent settlements, reaching some sort of agreement on something. So a lot of you could also be seeing some conclusions to, any deals you've been negotiating or anything you've been trying to finish up. So looks like an interesting week, definitely. Very good week, too. I'd say it feels good. So I think things will be going well. Just, again, watch out for those little things. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.